Yo, what's up, beautiful people? I'm Dollyee, your go-to for relationships, self-development, and mental health. No, I'm not a licensed therapist. I'm just someone who's lived a hell of a lot and refuses to gatekeep what I've learned. This is for educational purposes only because let's be real, life is chaos and most of us are just trying to not fall apart at the seams. You know what I mean? But let's get into it. You ever wonder why some people seem unbreakable? Like, no matter what life throws at them, they just keep bouncing back. While the rest of us are over here Googling, why am I like this for the fifth time this week? Yeah. Mentally tough people do shit differently. And today I'm breaking down the things that they do every damn day. This is part one of a series, so buckle up. If you want to level up and stop letting life body slam you every Monday, listen up. Here's what mentally tough people are actually doing and how you can steal their secret. They start the day with purpose, not just routine. There's massive difference between waking up and just going through the motions versus waking up with real intention. According to a 2023 study from the American Psychological Association, people who set intentions in the morning are 47% more likely to feel productive and happy by the end of the day. Instead of rolling out of bed and doom scrolling TikTok, try asking yourself, what the hell do I want from today? That's what mentally tough people do. They don't run on autopilot. They wake up and punch the day in the face. It's like the difference between driving a car with GPS and just wandering around hoping you end up somewhere cool. If you don't decide where you're going, life will drag you wherever the hell it wants. Purpose doesn't have to mean you're launching a business or solving world hunger every morning. Sometimes it's just deciding you want to be a little kinder or actually finishing that project you've been putting off. The point is, you're the one steering the ship, not your phone, not your inbox, not the mess in your kitchen. Try setting one intention before you even leave your bed. It might feel weird at first, but watch how much more in control you feel. Do you get the analogy? It's like the difference between driving a car with GPS and just wandering around hoping you end up somewhere cool. Do you know what I'm talking about? You know, for example, let's say you wake up, grab your phone, and before you know it, an hour's gone and you feel like crap. But if you wake up and decide, today I want to finish that project and actually eat lunch before 2 p.m., suddenly you've got direction, advice, and solutions before you even leave your bed. Come on, set one simple intention for the day. Doesn't have to be huge, just something that matters to, you. Try it for a week and notice how you start feeling less like life's passenger and more like you're actually driving. Number two, they accept responsibility for their emotions. Mentally tough people don't spend all day blaming their bosses, their ex, or the weather for their bad mood. They own their shit. According to Harvard Health, people take responsibility for their emotions are less likely to develop anxiety and depression. That's real science. It's so easy to say, I'm pissed because she made me mad. Nope. You're pissed because you let her get to you. That doesn't mean you ignore when people are shitty, but you recognize the reaction is yours to manage. If you get ghosted, you can sit in self-pity or you can say, all right, that sucked, but how I deal with it is on me. It's like holding the remote control to our feelings, our own feelings, Instead of handing it to everyone around you, next time you're about to lose your mind over something, pause and ask, how am I choosing to react? That tiny pause is the difference between spiraling and actually growing up emotionally. That analogy, think of your emotions like the volume knob on a stereo. If you hand the knob to everyone else, they control your soundtrack. You get ghosted, you can stew in anger, or you can say, yeah, that sucked. But how I deal with it is my call. Anytime you catch yourself blaming someone for how you feel, stop and ask, how am I choosing to react? That pause is huge. It puts you back in the driver's seat of your own mood. And trust me, that's where you want to be. Tip number 3, they focus on solution, not problems. Mentally tough people don't sit around whining about what's wrong. They get obsessed with fixing it. Stanford research found that solution focused thinkers are 60% more resilient under stress. When shit hits the fan, don't spiral. Pause and ask, all right, what can I actually do about this? It's like being stuck in a burning building and arguing about who started the fire. Instead of looking for the damn exit, problems will always be there. Focus on them keeps you stuck. But shifting your brain to solutions gets you moving. Even if the solution is just take a breath and calm down. That's progress. Next time you're stressed, write down the problem. Then immediately list 1 or 2 things you can actually control. Actions kill anxiety. You'll be surprised how much lighter you feel when you stop letting problems run the show. The analogy, okay? Did you hear what I just said? It's like being stuck in a burning building and arguing about who started the fire instead of looking for the damn exit. Come on, think about that, people. For example, your roommate never does their dishes. You could moan about it every day, or you could figure out a new solution, a system, or just wash up and move on. Next time you're stressed, write down the problem. Then immediately list 1 or 2 things you can control. Actions kill anxiety. You'll be surprised how much lighter you feel when you stop letting problems run the show. Did you get that advice, what I just said? Tip number 4, they set clear boundaries and stick to them. Boundaries aren't just for dramatic TikTok rants. They're non-negotiable. If you want your peace, a 2022 YouGov poll says 63% of people who set boundaries at work and relationship feel less burned out. Yeah. Mentally tough people say no without apologizing. They don't let anyone walk all over them. Not even family. I still have a tough problem on this, okay? Setting boundaries isn't about being a jerk. It's about self-respect. If your boss texts you after hours, you don't have to reply. Let's be honest. If a friend only hits you up when they need a favor, you're allowed to say no, okay? Imagine your life as a house. Boundaries are the locks on your doors. You don't let just anyone waltz in and eat your snacks. Pick one boundary you suck at keeping and enforce it this week. The first time is hard, but damn, it feels good. You'll see your stress drop and your confidence climb, and the people who matter will respect you even more. Did you catch that analogy? Think of your life as a house. Boundaries are locks on your doors. You do not just let anyone in, messing up all your emotions like that, okay? Example. If your boss texts you after hours, you don't have to reply. Keep that boundary set between anyone in your life. If your friend only calls when they want something, it's okay to say no. It is okay. I give you that permission. Pick one boundary you suck at keeping, okay? This is the advice. Did you catch that advice? And enforce it this week. The first time is hard, but damn, it feels good. It really does. Your stress drops, your confidence climbs, and people start respecting you more or less. Tip number 5, they embrace discomfort to grow. Let's be honest, growth feels like shit sometimes, but mentally tough people know that pain is part of the process. According to the University of Chicago, people who seek out discomfort like cold showers, hard workouts, tough conversations are 53% more likely to achieve their goals. Discomfort is the gym for your mind. Think about it. Nobody gets six-pack abs by sitting on the couch. Same goes for your brain. The people who grow are the ones who lean into awkward, scary, or straight up crappy situations. It's like leveling up in a video game. You don't get stronger by fighting the easy bosses. Do something uncomfortable every day. Speak up in a meeting, try a new workout, say what you really feel. That's how you would build real grit. Every time you survive discomfort, you prove to yourself you can handle more than you thought. Did you catch that analogy? Again, it's like leveling up in a video game. You don't get stronger by fighting the easy bosses. You go through every day learning and learning, never stop learning. Program that into your brain just like a video game. Example, maybe you dread public speaking, but you volunteer to present at work anyway. Or you go to the gym when you rather binge Netflix. Afterward, you feel like a badass for just surviving it. Yes, take it day by day. Solution advice, do one uncomfortable thing every day. Doesn't have to be big, just something that stretches you. Each time you do it, you build up your tolerance for stress and surprise yourself with what you can handle. Tip number 6. I can't have my other finger. They practice gratitude daily, even in small things. Yes, it sounds cheesy, but gratitude is rocket fuel for resilience. Yale research found that people who write down 3 things they're grateful for each day are 25% happier and bounce back from setbacks twice as fast. Mentally strong, tough people find something to be grateful for, even if it's just their coffee not tasting like ass. The trick is gratitude isn't about ignoring your problems or pretending everything is perfect. It's about keeping your brain from going full on negative spiral. You had a garbage day, but your dog greeted you at the door. That counts. You got out of bed when you didn't want to. That counts too. Start or end your day by writing 3 things you're grateful for. 3 things, no matter how small. It rewires your brain to look for good even on the shittiest days. When you find even a tiny bit of good in the chaos loses its power. It really does. Think positive. The analogy. Did you catch the analogy? It's like wearing glasses that let you see the good stuff, even when everything else looks example. Maybe your day sucked, but your dog greeted you at the door. Be grateful for that. Or you actually remembered to drink water. That counts. Or even waking up, being alive, breathing, because other people don't have that same privilege that you have. Solution advice. Let's get into that. Start or end your day by writing down 3 things you're grateful for, no matter how small. It rewires your brain to look for good, even on the shittiest days. When you find even a tiny bit of good in the chaos loses its power. The positivity you put out in the world, or the positivity you talk about yourself, you put out the world. That's basically it. Tip number 7. They prioritize long-term gains over short-term pleasure. This is the last one, so pay attention, okay? If you came this far, and I appreciate that. Mentally tough people don't trade what they want most for what they want right now. They play the long game. A study from the Princeton showed that people with delayed gratification skills earn more, have better relationships, and are less likely to end up in drama. Instant gratification is everywhere, but so is regret. Think about it, like eating a whole cake tonight and hating yourself tomorrow, or skipping dessert and feeling strong as hell later. The world is built to distract you and tempt you every time you hold out for what you really want, whether that's saving money, getting fit, or building something real. You become the kind of person you actually respect. Ask yourself, will this matter in a month? Before making a decision, future you will thank you. It will thank you. And if you mess up, don't beat yourself up. Just get back on track. Progress beats perfection every time. Analogy, yes, it's like eating a whole cake tonight and hating yourself tomorrow, or skipping dessert and feeling strong as hell. Delay gratification. Example, you want to blow your paycheck or on a spot shopping spree or something, but you save it for a tip you'll remember forever. That's the difference. I wish I learned that as a younger person. So if you're young and you're listening, take that advice seriously. Ask yourself, will this matter in a month? Yes, if you want to buy something, will this matter in a month? Before you're making that big purchase decision, future you will thank you. It will thank you. If you mess up, you beat yourself up. Just get back on track. Progress beats perfection every time. So yeah, that's it. But it was a real talk. Mentally tough people aren't born that way. They build these habits day by day, mistake by mistake, just like the rest of us. You can honestly do this. Just start with one thing. from this list and watch how your life changes. Part 2 is coming soon, so follow for more and drop a comment if you're ready to get tougher than life itself. This is Dollyee, your unfiltered guide to surviving and thriving in this chaotic world. Don't let the life punk you. You got this. See you in the next one. Peace out.